Hello queens. I'm back at y'all with another video, and today I'm showing y'all how I created this bronze glam type of look, and we're jumping straight into the video. I'm gonna start this off by cleaning my client's face. Now that her face is all clean, I'm just moving on to her eyebrows, and I'm using my Nicka K brow pencil to outline and fill in her brows. I'm going in with my I.envy clear eyelash glue, and I'm using this to mold her brow hairs down in place. To clean up her eyebrows, I'm going in with these two Nicka K concealers, and they're in the shades 01 and 07. First, I'm taking the shade 01, and I'm using this to clean up underneath her arch. Now I'm just going in with the shade 07, and I'm using it to clean up the remainder of the way. For an eyeshadow base, I'm going in with my Nars concealer, and I believe this is the lightest shade that they have, and I'm just going to be blending this all over her lids. I'm going in with my RCMA no color powder, and I'm going to be pressing this throughout the front of her eyebrows to lighten them up, and I'm also going to be using it to set some of the concealer around her brows in place. For today's look, I'm using my Saharan palette by Juvia's Place, and I'm starting it off using this reddish brown shade as my transition. Next, I'm going in with the deepest brown shade out of the palette, and I'm applying it into her crease. I'm going to be alternating between these two shades just to make sure I get them to blend as seamlessly as possible. I'm going in with this white gold shade from the palette, and I'm just applying it to the inner corners of her eyes. For her lid shade, I'm going in with this pressed eyeshadow from my Bperfect Carnival XL palette. As y'all can see, it's like this burnt orange type of color. I thought it was so pretty, and this is a no cut crease look, so it doesn't have to be neat, it just has to be blended. So make sure that you take your time when blending out these eyeshadows. I'm going in with this liquid eyeshadow from AshleyLeeCosmetics, and it's in the shade Haute Honey, and I'm just going to be applying this to the center of her eyeshadow. I'm going in with this pigment from AshleyLeeCosmetics, and it's in the shade Celestial, and I'm just going to be tapping this on top of the liquid eyeshadow. I'm going in with my LA Colors dark brown liquid liner, and I'm just using this to line her eyes. I decided to do a wing. I wanted the edge of my wing to be smoked out, so I'm going in with some dark brown eyeshadow and I'm using it to smoke out the edge. Moving on to the face, I'm going in with my Pond's moisturizer and I'm using this to hydrate her skin. To prime her face, I'm going in with my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I'm going in with my Nicka K concealer. I believe it's in the shade number 4, and I'm using this to even out her skin before I go in with the foundation. For her foundation, I'm using my FitMe foundation in the shade Classic Tan. To highlight her face, I'm using my Nicka K concealer, and I believe it's in the shade number 2. I'm going in with my e.l.f. Putty Bronzer, and I'm going to be using this to bronze up her face. Now I'm just going to go ahead and finish blending out the concealer underneath her eyes. To set the concealer in place, I'm going in with my Morphe loose powder in the shade Banana Rich. To set the bronzer, I'm using my Black Radiance Contour Palette in the level light to medium. To set the remaining areas of her face, I went in with my Fenty powder, and I believe I mixed the two shades Hazelnut and Honey together. I'm going in with some black eyeshadow, and I'm using this to line her waterline. Now I'm taking a brown eyeshadow, and I'm using this to smoke out her lower lash line. I'm gonna go ahead and dust away all of the powder. I sprayed her face with some setting spray, and now I'm just going in with lashes. I'm going to go ahead and highlight her face while her lashes dry, and to highlight her face I'm using my Bperfect Carnival XL highlighter. Moving on to the lips, I'm going in with my Juvia's Place foundation stick, and I'm using it to outline her lips. I'm going to have the shade name in the description box down below, but as y'all can see, I'm just applying it using this disposable lip wand. I'm going in with this liquid lipstick from Absolute New York. I believe it's in the shade Terracotta. And I'm going to focus this in the center of her lips. Now I'm going in with this pale pink lip gloss from the brand OZ Lab, and I'm just applying this on top of the liquid lipstick, and I'm gonna have her press her lips together to help me blend the two. Okay, queens, once I'm finished blending out her lips, that'll be the finished look. Unfortunately, we do not have a grand reveal for today's video. I was in a little bit of a rush, y'all, but I'm gonna try to have that resolved by the upcoming tutorials. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for my next one. Bye bye, queens.